Yo, what's up guys, this is HappyNo with another Guild Wars 2 PvP video, and this time I'm gonna show you a pre-recorded video and just commentate what's happening and what I was doing for what reason and so on, because a lot of you just wanted to see that, and so therefore I just decided to show you this game here. I'm in Platinum 3, which is like the highest division that you currently can get before Legendary. And I'm playing here against a few really strong players, and of course some high ranked players. But yeah, I'm just gonna commentate here what's going on. So the teams are really quite good mixed, which you can see here. We have a Scrapper, Mirage, me the Dragonhunter, which you never will find another one, a Scourge, and a Thief. My Thief is a core thief. He was playing Sword and Dagger, and the enemies had a DPS Druid, Stonelow guy, and Zaru was a Dagger Pistol thief, a Spellbreaker, a Scourge, and a Reaper. So the map is the Battle of Kylo map. Oops, I don't want it to show this. I'm gonna try to not stop the video while it's going on, but I will try to commentate everything what's going on. So here at the beginning I was just going out a little bit, walking as always until the times comes up, and here I just show you my current rating. I know I had a lot of losses because I tried out a lot of builds, but currently with this rating I would have been like top 50 almost for 1 point. And here you can see a little 1v1 against the thief. He missed his steal, and I was not just giving quite a bit here, and I failed also here my knockback out of the trap. Here I wait for the thief, I dodge and then block because I knew he would steal on me or apply some kind of damage. And for whatever reason he was playing with Basilisk Venom, I had this feeling. And here he gets a lot of interrupts to me because my longbow 3 just somehow failed for whatever reason. I immediately use my wings. He should have not paused there, and he's somehow able to run away. I should have just turned around and one-hit him. And here I just realized that he has his steal up, so I use my elite skill to block that. I will double interrupt him here and just kill him. Because he had no shadow stab, that was gone. He missed his steal, so the shadow stab will be not refreshed, and I had an easy game there. And now my Scrapper applies here some AoE area swiftness in combination with the thief's cluster bomb. We had a little bit of swiftness, so I was not forced to use my wings, and I just try here to get far. I got stealth pretty nice, and I go with the spear and Judge's Intervention combo, which is like the best to do from the distance, because most people don't expect that, and until they realize that you are there, you already speared them. And you can see it here. I throw my spear and immediately catch him, and he will go now for a block because most players either block or dodge. And after he dodged, I will have here my deflecting shot and just throw it out to interrupt him. While he was blocking, I had an easy game. I pull him on my trap, kick him out, but somehow he was not damaged so hard. And now my thief joins here the fight, which is really nice because the mid fight is in favor of the enemy team, which you can see here. I can move my mouse, but I don't want to show you the downside here. So my Mesmer is here, and we are 2v1ing the enemy warrior, and he's pretty low, so I just had to kill him here. He interrupts somehow my thief. I give him stability with the F3, and now he attacks him while he's blocking, which is not good, but therefore we had stability and Aegis, so he will not deal so much damage to us. And here I just true shot him, kill him. And now it gets really interesting because the enemy Scourge, the enemy team is rotating now. They had a kill on our Scourge, so they had the upper hand like that. But we have the kill here and the far point as well. So now we have to go safe with this and get the kill onto the warrior before the Scourge joins in the fight. What happens here is the Scourge just ports the warrior, and I just get the full cap. I had to do that. And my thief is a smart player. He interrupts that. I go with my wings to the thief to heal him up, and then immediately interrupt their enemy Scourge here. And then we just auto attack. I give my thief Aegis, dealing some damage, and we have here a double kill for the enemy team. And yeah, also double cap. And so Stormlaw was trying to get the decap or something, just trying to outplay us. I miss here my spear, but therefore I was just able here to hold a little bit the cap. The enemy thief joins here the fight, but my thief is a smart player and is strong as well. And meanwhile my team can rotate to mid now while we are holding far. And for some reason I was too focused on the enemy thief and made a mistake here not watching the pet, because the pet just stuns me for 2 seconds or something, and the Stormlaw guy just stuns me as well a second time, and I had no chance to use my elite skill there. And now you will see here the rotation of my team. My team is trying to get a kill and out-rotate out of the point, which is not so great, but still they are able to get the decap on middle against the warrior. So now what happens is a fight breaking out off point, which is like not the best to do, but my scrapper was a really strong player as well, and he was able to tank quite a bit here. And you can see here I'm running from the spawn to my close cap because I'm checking out here the enemy thief player, which is this guy, and he's trying to get for the decap. I immediately interrupt him. He had to use his shadow step back, and my thief was there as well to block him. Now our Scourge is dead again, but we have still not lost this game because we are 4v5 and the enemy players are chasing my other guys here on far. I had some weird lags here, I know, and I felt really bad for that, but somehow we are still able here to hold the point neutral. Better set my scrapper, and I'm just trying harding here a little bit, holding off against my guys, going with my wings to my holo to heal him, to my scrapper to heal him up, and he healed me as well. And I saw that this is not the best way to go because the Scourge and the Reaper are a strong combo, and it is really hard to kill them, especially when we are playing with when I'm playing with a scrapper and my damage is not so high. So I tried to kite here a little bit around the off point, so to keep those two players busy, which I'm really good able to. And yeah, my main goal was just here now to survive a little bit, to fight those people off point. And you can see it here, the enemy team, the warrior better said, joined a little bit too late here in the fight. And now my thief goes for the decap, and he manages to get the decap, which is pretty strong. And now the enemy players in mid are outnumbered, and we are able here to get out of again. And here I waited for the dodge and go with my longbow 3 again, boom, interrupt him, and here somehow my damage also fails a little bit because he got knocked back down there. And now I go back again to my close point to check out if the druid goes for our close, which he was not, but it is still safer here. And of course I have also to check the enemy daredevil because the rest of my team is also not here. So now I decided to go back and fight this guy off a little bit. I fail my longbow 3, but therefore we land here some knockbacks. I expect him to be on top or going to our close point, so I again jump up here, and he was on top here. So I still keep this position because from this position I'm able to damage him, and he makes a lethal mistake. He joins the mid fight, and I'm really easily able to burst this guy. And you can see it here. Meanwhile, the enemy thief just decaps our close point, or I don't know which one it was. But we have the kill on the druid, so we have again the upper hand, even though they just get this. I interrupt the enemy Reaper immediately, and now I give stability. No, I give not stability, but I go for a fast knockback on the Scourge, which is like really good timing. Swapping here, going for the longbow 3, removing any kind of stability and stuff, but he had no stability, so I had an easy game to interrupt him and not allowing him to get the fast revive on his ally. I go for the immediately stomp because we have one downed and one stomped guy, and we have then therefore one more time the upper hand. My ally dies there somehow. I just go for the quick finish here, and now I'm going to use my shield 4 to support my ally here, which is about to die, the Scourge. I give him Aegis. No, it's the Mesmer. What is this guy? Yeah, the Mesmer. But he still gets downed a little bit here. I immediately... You have to see this. This is... Oh, I have to pause. Okay, I muted the music because it was with the music. What happens here is I see my ally, but I'm not able to immediately heal him. I was a little bit too far away. but I go immediately for a knockback here, heal my other allies if they would have been with conditions, immediately knocking back the enemy players and going for the revive. The thief was reviving with me, so we had double revive against no one who was cleaving, and therefore we had an easy game here. And now my goal was just to finish off that guy. We get another kill here, and I just wanted to finish him off because it is a bad spot there, and the enemy warrior was immediately there. I turn around here against the enemy reaper, and my goal is just here to hold off a little bit, don't go in too hard, and just go ahead for the next guys, repeatedly attack the people, try to get fast kills and getting it. And now my focus goes immediately to the next target, don't wasting time. I immediately interrupt him with my spear and immediately go for a second stun on Stormlow to interrupt him from healing his ally here. You can see this here one more time. I go for the spear pull, and you can see it here, Stormlow joining here the fight, and my goal was just immediately to interrupt him before he was swapping to any kind of heals to his ally here. And the Scourge just ports out and gets killed by my trap, I guess. I have to recheck this. It's really an interesting fight. I pull him, and then I had to CC him or immediately CC Stormlow, and I tried to do both. And you can see this here, Stormlow is trying to use his healing skill, but he will get interrupted by that. Or he even got it, I don't know. And now I go with a shield 4 to immediately support my ally here. Orange Daruma to give him Aegis so he don't get feared from this guy and can easily stomp him here. Or just feel free to deal any kind of damage. And now I just wanted to interrupt him, but before that I wanted to use my healing skill to get rid of any kind of conditions. One short CC, throwing out my longbow 4 in front of him, so he will get damaged no matter what he's doing, and spearing him here. I would have had here my judge's intervention and would have been able to kill him no matter what. So we had here a really nice kill streak, and just to make this guy mad and all my haters, I had to write this god mode. And here the Scourge is here, the enemy Scourge, and I just interrupt him and make him waste a little bit his skills, and of course a stun break, which was really important for me. And then I was going out again and holding off a little bit here. And now I go for a really risky play and go for the decap here, which I'm really able to get somehow. And here I also have after that a short delay because I had some lag spikes, and you will see that of course. My ally dies here, and what I'm doing is just trying to keep the distance first and watch the enemy players. And since no one of them was going to the capture point, I just decided to go ahead and go for a full cap here on my own while the enemy players are there. I lay down my trap here, so I have it on the cooldown again. Go with longbow 5 to interrupt enemy players here. Better said to cripple this guy. And now I had to immediately use my blocks, jump into my Aegis. Now keep on moving because that's really important. And here I have a lag spike because if you count the seconds, there are like the red bar is already done, and I immediately dodge. So my elite got again interrupted because of this short delay, and I die here. I would have died still anyways. Wait, just that you can see here. I would have died anyways, but I could have hold them up a little bit longer here, which is really bad. And now we just have to swap. I just was also riding this lag spike, as you know. And by the way, I downloaded Pot Player, which is a really awesome player. I use that to watch DVDs and stuff, but not on my PC, on my laptop. And here I write to my allies that they should go ahead. I immediately port to this guy to stop him from decapping our point, which is a really good play here, because I would have stayed here much longer when he would have got the decap. So we have one cap and we are getting the lead due to that, because the single cap could have won us the game anyways, but we go for more aggressive plays here. So I'm seeing here 2 players and the third one down, and I just tried here to get the decap, but I saw that it will be not so possible, and I had to go again stop the thief from interrupting our point here. And you can see this here, my play is really easy. He steals on me, but I still want to get the full cap here and go back. I wanted to play it a little bit safe because we are on a numbers disadvantage, and my Scourge dies again. He was dead once, but he dies again. And now it gets really dangerous for my team. More players are dying, and you can see this, my Scourge is a really strong player. And I wanted to go down and help him out a little bit, but he was running away from me, which was not in my favor. And I just try here to hold up, hold the capture point here neutral, or better said on our side, and not wasting my skills. As you can see it here, I'm playing it really passive, don't throwing out a lot of skills. I wait for the thief to join the fight, which he's not doing, and I just was faced here against the Stormlow guy, and here I show you also how to easily encounter him, what he's doing. He goes for a healing skill. I immediately interrupt with my shield block, boom, and then I just go for auto attacks because he already wasted his block. And you can see it here, he tries again to use his healing skill. I would have not even needed the help from the Scourge to kill him, so I just go ahead and now finish him off, because it's not so important for us to let him bleed, and it would have been still a little bit dangerous if the thief would have gone for a revive. I'm staying here a little bit to show the enemy thief player that he's not able to get here the decap, a little bit making Stormlow guy mad because of his haters account that he has. And yeah, just playing it a little bit passive. I was still thinking, it could get dangerous, laying my trap here to interrupt enemy players joining me here. And now I watch that the enemy thief player is low HP. I could have joined here one more time, but I keep my judge's intervention for enemy players again if they would have run to our decap, to decap our points. I fail here some knockbacks, but still I don't let the enemy players get to our close point. You can see this here, by keeping my judge's intervention, I'm able to really hold up here and don't let the enemy players get a single decap to our close point. This is like, yeah, how to say it, a passive way to play it. And here you can see as well how to play a little bit against Scourges. I'm not in favor of the Scourge because of the AoE damage, so I just try to keep on moving, playing a little bit passive, not so aggressive. Here I'm getting joined by my allies, so I was able to immediately use my elite skill and yeah, get an easy game, going immediately for the stomp to win the game. And that's basically an easy win here. I should have been now top 50 after this game, by the way. So here you see my top stat is what offense, not but defense. You can see this, I made most points because I was holding our capture points and also fighting a lot on capture points of us. So my main goal here was just to show you a little bit the gameplay and what I was thinking and what I was doing. So there are like two types as always how to play this game. And here I will also show you the build, but you can see the build on all of my other videos, by the way. And here I just made this to talk a little bit about what's going on, and before you will see the rest of the stuff. On the build, I'm going to pause it here. It's my normal meta build, and you saw a little bit it is strong against any kind of players, any kind of builds. So to not make this video any longer, I will just talk a little bit about what happened here. I tried to keep an eye on the enemy Daredevil because it was really important. My thief was a good player and a fast player, which I really enjoyed. I haven't had a good thief for a long time, so I just enjoyed to have this guy on my team. Shout out to you. And so you saw in this game a little bit, try to keep staying passive and really just join battle if you are safe. And you saw a little bit those lag spikes when I interrupted my elite skill, but yeah, this just happens. It's a normal game. If you don't have such a good connection a few times, it just can happen. Yeah, by playing passive, you saw a little bit, try as a Dragon Hunter to heal your allies, give them stability, to support them, to give them advantages over your allies, because don't keep all your skills for yourself. Your virtues can be used also for your allies, and that's something that you should always take care of. So that was a short commentary, and I hope you liked it, and now you can tell me how you yeah, how this video was for you guys to watch. I know with interrupts and without sound it is like a little bit weird, but still I just wanted to try it out first. That was HappyNo, the Dragonhunter master, and as always 3 of my other videos, guys, and of course you can subscribe to my YouTube channel or not, only if you like to. And yeah, I see you in my next videos. Have a good one. Thanks all for watching. Bye bye all. I wish you all a good day.